Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to Adventure Week 2025. A very famous event within the game, but the past couple of years it hasn't been great, but I will say this year's event is actually not terrible because they decided to go ahead and do a complete overhaul of the general style of Adventure Week, where it's not really focused on fossil type Pokemon, instead it's focused on, I guess, just like biomes and stuff like that. So we've got Shiny Wiglett, which has been added to the game. Going right here off the incense, it's not going to be shiny unfortunately, I'll get to that in a minute. We've got Shiny Wiglett in the game, which of course only shows up in beach biomes, and then we've got the brand new Pokemon Toedscool, which is a similar Pokemon to Wiglett, where it's not a regional variant of, say, Tentacool. Instead, it's a completely different species of Pokemon altogether. However, it shares design similarities to Tentacool. It's only showing up in the forest biomes, which might be a little difficult for us because I don't know how many forest biomes there are on Island, but we're going to try and catch one today. We're going to see if we can evolve it. But I mean, I say today, it's not really going to be today for me because I didn't actually plan on recording this video today. Instead, I plan on recording it tomorrow. However, I've been out for a little bit of a bus grind so far today, and I've had some pretty good luck with something that you guys might have seen in the title. We've had some crazy shiny luck, including with the Wigletts. Take a look at this. You know, not gonna lie, I was talking to a friend before, because well, Shiny Wiglett's been released today. I was talking to a friend before and I was like, you know what, I feel like Shiny Wiglett's gonna show up really easily for me. I just got on this bus route that I'm just wanting to test that goes around town, and off the incense, Shiny Wiglett #1. It's full, and we just went ahead and picked it up that easily. Apologies for the awkward camera angles during this clip. I know, I'm just testing this bus route that I've never actually done before. But it goes around town, and I figured, well, I mean, you know, there's a bunch of stops around town. Might as well see how many we can get. Just first incense spawn at the beginning of this is the Shiny Wiglett. Dude, okay then. Didn't even have to go proper beach grinding for it. Of course, it only shows up in beach biomes. I guess this technically counts as a beach biome, but yeah, there we go. Shiny Wiglett registered to the Shiny Dex. Awesome. So yeah, we've already gotten Shiny Wiglett in the game. It's a very nice looking shiny. It goes yellow with a blue nose. It's a pretty cool looking shiny. Got it within like 20 encounters, which is just crazy, honestly. Very happy to go ahead and pick that up. And we also got a shiny Gligar just before that on my bus down to town. And then on the exact same bus as that Wiglett, we got a shiny Esper, which is kind of cool. This is my second ever one, so you know what, let's go and evolve it real quick into my first ever shiny Meowstic. It's not part of the event. The event spawns up on screen right now, by the way. They're all biome like specific as to where each one shows up. So for instance, Smoliv and Gligar, I believe, show up more in like the mountainous biomes or the foresty biomes, by the way. There's shiny female Meowstic. I don't know how it took me this long to get this shiny. It genuinely surprises me. I guess probably because like it was like partially raid locked when it first came out, and now it's a like somewhat common spawn in the wild. Stuff like Smoliv and Gligar are only showing up in the mountainous biomes or the foresty ones. I forget which one exactly it is, but it make it a little tricky to track down certain ones, but thankfully for me, I don't need that many shinies other than Smoliv and one more Wiglett. Yeah, no, luckily for us living on an island over here, we can get Wiglett pretty easily. However, Toedscool might be difficult, so we're going to try and get that probably tomorrow. Yeah, for at least today, we're going to be hunting for the Wigletts. We've already got one, so let's go see if we can get the entire line complete in just one day. Well, a bit of time has passed. Come down to the track now. As you guys saw, we got a shiny Company and Chansey on the bus, which is kind of cool. Still no second shiny Wiglett. I don't know if we're gonna get it today, or at least like, you know, at least anytime soon, because we're down back at the track. There's no beach biome, and so yeah. But what we will go ahead and do is claim through the free time research. There is a paid one as well. It's £1.99 here in the UK, so whatever that equates to in your respective currencies, that's how much it is. Gonna be honest, it is probably one of the worst paid timed researches I've ever seen, and so I'm not gonna really bother with doing it in this video. Here's the tasks and rewards you get for it, but yeah, no, we'll just get that done maybe at the weekend for like the fossil research day or something like that. But for right now, I want to go ahead and claim for the free one. We get 15 ultra balls, 4 rare candy, and then we get some encounters. I forget what these are with. Okay, I think they're with a bunch of ground type Pokemon. Annoyingly, I don't think we get any Wiglett encounters with this, which just kind of sucks. But yeah, again, as I said earlier, I mean, like, Adventure Week has taken a massive hit when it comes to how good the event is over the past couple of years. I mean, again, it used to be entirely focused around fossil Pokemon, and like, you know, that was just like a really cool aspect of it. But nowadays, considering the fact that we've got basically every single fossil, except for the Gen 8 ones, we've got basically every single shiny fossil in the game. It's just difficult for them to actually find ways to make every new fossil week interesting. While I like what, like, you know, they decided to do with it this year and make it more like, you know, adventurous, you know, where you go and explore different biomes and stuff. I do think they sort of made it a bit difficult for certain players to be able to get certain new things. I mean, Wiglett, again, has always been beach locked, but, you know, for people that don't live near beaches, it's not the easiest like thing to shiny hunt for. And same thing goes for Toedscool. If you don't live near a forest biome, it's difficult to go ahead and actually get the new Pokemon. And so I wish they had given away at least 1 or 2 within the time research, just so you could at least get it in your Pokedex and, like, you know, maybe use rare candy to go ahead and evolve it. But that's going to claim these rewards. We get an incense, we get some Stardust and some XP. Yeah, I just think the paid research stretch for this one just isn't that great. The fact that it doesn't even give you a Toedscool encounter just kind of sucks. Of course, today's Tuesday at the time of recording this, and so we are 14 minutes away from Spotlight Hour. We got Rock and Roller featured, so while I played the community day, I was very sick on the community day, actually. Yeah, I didn't play it much, so I'd like to see if we can get maybe another shiny Rock and Roller added to the collection and added to the total for the day, which is currently sitting at 5, which is kind of crazy. And 20 minutes in, there it is, the purple pencil sharpener. You cannot convince me that Rock and Roller does not look like a pencil sharpener. You know, he just looks like he just looks like a pencil sharpener. You know, everyone agrees with it. 2, 6, 11 on that shiny Rock and Roller. It's not great, but hey, it's a shiny Rock and Roller. We'll take it. We've got 40 minutes left to go. So, I mean, we'll see if we can get another one. We've got the daily running, no back to back, but yeah, we'll see if we can get another one. You know, during the Spotlight Hour, will be kind of fun. And it is now the next day, and shiny Gligar to go ahead and start things off. The same start as yesterday, which to be honest isn't surprising. It's a boost of 164 shiny. But you know, it means the streaks continue. Don't have to worry about it at all today. Now we're heading into town, but we're not going to be doing like a back and forth bus thing today. Instead, we're going to get a bus down to a area which I've had confirmed Toedscool sightings of on accident. So we're going to go try and get Toedscool in the decks. I don't know if we'll be able to get the evolution today. Of course, like, you know, we don't have that long until raid hour. And the bus is down there and back, a few and far between. But you know, we'll still try and get at least one, maybe we'll rare candy it to get the evolution, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, checking if these are the shiny Gligar, 1470. It's not great, but hey, it's a shiny, we take it. We've got a Wiglett here to go ahead and check. It's not going to be shiny. Let's jump off the bus, and I think we'll get a different bus just around town to restock an item. While we wait for the bus we need to get to head down to where Toedscool's spawning, so let's go get that, then we'll go see if we can find Toedscool. Right, we didn't get anything on the bus that went around town, and so now the bus is heading down to the zoo, because this is the only part of the island that people have actually reported Toedscool spawning. You guys can see by my nearby, there is nothing. It's just a matter of getting lucky, really, and also trying not to get lost, because I'm going to be honest, I don't actually remember my way around here. Oh, let's go. Right, well, that bus ride was a complete waste of time. Yeah, no, I didn't see a single one. But hey, it's time for Virizion raid out, and on the 3rd raid, I think, I have to pick up the shiny. You'll love to see it. To be honest, we've not had the best shiny luck today. Of course, yesterday we had some pretty decent shiny luck, but you know, today is literally just that Gligar, and that's literally it in like, what, nearly 4 hours. I have to go ahead and pick up another one, even if it's one I don't need, you know. Still cool to go ahead and see. Let's go and check the AVs. It's not the best. Yeah, 11, 13, 11. 17, 27 is the hundo, so it's definitely not anywhere near that, but it's a shiny, we take it. It's a nice looking shiny as well. It's probably my favorite of the Swords of Justice, I'd say. And now it is the next day, and unfortunately, I can't get up to where Toedscool has been reported to spawn today, because I just don't have the time to get up there. Let's go ahead and round out the video, though. I mean, we've got a shiny continue the streak here. Shiny Esper finally gotten another one of these, and hopefully, it'll be the 50% chance to be male, because we have 2 female ones. We need the male Esper to go ahead and evolve into male Meowstic, so hopefully we can just get it here and be done. No, it's another female. Pain. Well, at least it's good. 15, 15, 4. It's not terrible. I'm not going to complain with it. Well, hang on. Turns out we're not wrapping up the video just yet. I'm just on the bus running the daily instance right now. And of course, this bus goes along the beach biome. And I'm happy to say, we managed to pick up the final shiny Wiglett we need. So we finished the brand new shiny set already. It's pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't the first time we've finished this, like, you know, new shiny line during the release event. Of course, community days have happened, and Marini back during the Ultra Space Wonders event last year got that one done and dusted, I think within a week. And so this isn't the first time, but you know, still, it's always really fun to go ahead and do. 14-2-14 on that shiny Wiglett right there. It's not going to be great. Just quickly check for any Galarian birds. No, but there's a Drudigan. That's an interesting spawn. Sucks it wasn't shiny. We missed out on that back in Paris, but yeah, no. That's a very interesting spawn. Don't think I've ever seen that from the daily outside of an event. Well, I mean, considering the fact that we're wrapping up the video here, might as well go ahead and evolve shiny Wiglett up into shiny Work Trio. I apologize for the noise on the bus. It's a pretty busy bus, but I just want to go ahead and record this because it's the second of the brand new shiny, you know? Kind of got to go ahead and record it, but yeah, no. 3, 2, 1, there he is, shiny Work Trio. Actually, my Pokedex, I think the shiny's pretty cool on Wiglett and Work Trio. It sort of swaps the colors around, like, you know, during evolutions. It's like, you know, Wiglett has the yellow body with the blue nose, Work Trio is the complete opposite, and I think it's a really nice looking shiny. I'm really happy to go and pick it up. During the release event, don't get me wrong, like, if we didn't pick it up here, I wouldn't have been that stressed, because I mean, I'm on this bus quite frequently, it runs along the coast. I see a lot of Wigglets, you know, around on this bus, and so I wasn't worried about getting it, but still, I wanted to try and pick it up. I'm very happy to go ahead and say it. We've got both shiny Wiglett and shiny Work Trio done and dusted. Don't have to worry about them at all in the future. Right, and now it is the day after Adventure Week 2025 has wrapped up, and we didn't manage to find Toedscool during the event. The good news is that it does still spawn in the wild, and we have got one right right here. Here he is. Here's Toedscool. Turns out we went all the way to the zoo where I live. It's like an hour 21 bus ride just to find out that it just spawns literally down the road from me. Like, no joke, the track is literally just up there. Honestly, it's just kind of ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, like, I knew, I've seen it on the nearby, like, quite a bit down that way, I think. You know, just on bus rides and stuff. But, like, you know, I was never able to actually go get it because it was just too far from the bus. But, yeah, no, finally managed to go ahead and get it. There's Toedscool, registered to the Pokedex. Let's check the IVs of it. It is going to be a 339. It's not great, but hey, it is what it is. And just because I don't really want to go through the hassle of finding any more of these to evolve it, I'm just going to use rare candy to do the evolution. I'd planned to do this anyway, but yeah, it just makes it easier just doing the evolution now. And considering the fact that we're wrapping up the video here, we'll just go ahead and do the evolution. So let's send this little guy up into Toedscool. Personally, I think I said it earlier in the video, I'm not the biggest fan of how convergent evolutions work. I understand, like, you know, the lore standpoint behind them. By the way, there's Toedscool. I will say it's still a cool design, but yeah, I'm just not really a fan of them because I just think it's kind of lazy design, really, just taking another Pokemon and just, like, you know, changing it a little bit. I like the idea of regional forms, but stuff like conversion evolutions, that's just like, oh yeah, they are just completely different species, not related to, say, Tentacool or Wiglett, and they just happen to look similar. Yeah, no, I just think it's just kind of lazy character design, but you know, still, I mean, it's there. It is what it is, and with all that said and done, we're gonna go ahead and round things out there for Adventure Week 2025. Let me know in the comments down below how the event went for you guys. How many, like, you know, did you get Toedscool? Did you get shiny Wiglett? Any luck with those? Any luck with any of the other shinies maybe that you might have been missing? So let me know in the comments down below how the event went for you guys. I'll happily give a comment to see how you guys did. Of course, while you're down there, make sure to do all the usual YouTube things. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you're notified as to when the next video comes out. And with all that said and done, I'll thank you guys so much for watching. Click on the videos up on screen right now. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Here is, let's say, Dynamax, Latios, and Latios Max Battle Weekend. That was a great video that came out about a week ago. And here is, let's say, another event grind. Let's say the Pokemon Horizon Celebration event from earlier this year. That was a great video. Check out either of those if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video for what will be the Sweet Swarm event. I'll see you guys later.